Welcome back to Vietnam Step by Step, the channel where every journey becomes an invitation to rediscover the true soul of Vietnam. Before each adventure begins, we remind ourselves why we travel: to feel, to understand, and to connect with the stories that make this land extraordinary. Today, our path leads us to the northern highlands, where mountains rise like ancient guardians and clouds weave themselves through the valleys. Here in Lao Cai, the heartbeat of tradition echoes through every hillside village and every winding road. And at the center of this living heritage is something truly special: the traditional ethnic market, a place where culture, history, and nature blend into one unforgettable experience. As our journey begins, the drone rises above the Hoang Lien Son mountain range, revealing a breathtaking panorama of terraced rice fields sculpted by generations of ethnic communities. These terraces, carved patiently and skillfully into the mountainsides, are the result of both geography and human resilience. Millions of years ago, tectonic forces pushed these granite ridges toward the sky, creating dramatic peaks and deep valleys. Over centuries, the people who settled here learned to adapt to the steep landscape, forming terraces that not only produce food, but also protect the mountains from erosion. Today, these terraces shimmer in shades of green and gold, reflecting the light like ripples on a giant tapestry. As we approach the center of Lao Cai's cultural life, the traditional market comes alive even before we reach it. The roads leading in are filled with people walking from distant villages, wearing clothing that immediately reveals their ethnic identity. The H'Mong with their vibrant embroidery and pleated skirts, the Red Dao with their red headscarves and indigo-dyed jackets, the Tay and Jai with their simpler, elegant designs. Each outfit is more than fashion. It is a symbol, a heritage passed down through centuries. At the market entrance, an explosion of colors, sounds, and scents greets us. Stalls line the pathways in a lively maze of fabrics, herbal medicines, livestock pens, handmade silver jewelry, spices, and fresh produce harvested at dawn. Markets in Lao Cai are not merely places to buy and sell. They are weekly cultural gatherings, something much deeper than a transaction. This is where villagers meet friends they haven't seen for days, where marriages begin, where disputes are settled, where news travels from one mountain to another. In ancient times, these markets formed part of a trading network connecting Vietnam, China, and the Tibetan Plateau. Salt, livestock, medicinal herbs, and hand-woven textiles traveled along these routes long before maps existed. Today, the market still carries that ancient energy. Every shout of a vendor, every laugh of a child, every negotiation over a buffalo echoes a moment in history. Walking deeper inside, we encounter an incredible diversity of local goods shaped by the region's unique ecosystem. Lao Cai's high-altitude climate supports plants found nowhere else in Vietnam. Herbalists proudly display bundles of tam that Hoang Lien and Dung Quy, rare medicinal roots believed to strengthen the body and balance the spirit. Scientists studying the region describe this biodiversity as a result of the area's subtropical highland ecosystem, where the temperature varies dramatically between day and night, creating ideal conditions for countless plant species. Farmers and gatherers, some of whom learned their craft from ancestors who lived centuries ago, still collect these herbs from remote mountain forests. Food lovers will find Lao Cai's market a paradise. The air fills with the smell of grilled streamfish seasoned with wild pepper and forest herbs. Elderly women fry banh ngo, sweet corn cakes with crispy edges and soft centers. Men offer cups of rue ngo, the famous corn wine distilled slowly over wood fires, each sip warming the body against the mountain chill. For the adventurous, there is thang co, a traditional H'Mong stew that carries the rich flavors of the highlands. These foods are not merely dishes. They are stories of survival and adaptation in a rugged landscape where nature tests the endurance of every generation. As we continue exploring, we meet artisans whose skills keep ancient craftsmanship alive. Hmong women sit beside baskets of cloth, embroidering patterns so intricate they seem impossible to create by hand. Each stitch carries meaning: protection, family, identity, and connection to the spiritual world. Silversmiths hammer heated metal into bracelets, earrings, and necklaces, using methods taught by their grandparents. Some families have practiced the same craft for over 100 years. Watching them, we realize that the market is not simply a meeting place, it is a living museum of culture, constantly renewed by the hands of the people. Amid this vibrant atmosphere, visitors can participate in experiences that bring them closer to local life. Bargaining at the livestock section is one of the most unforgettable. Farmers examine buffaloes carefully, checking their horns, hooves, and muscle strength. These buffaloes are essential for cultivating terraced fields, so each sale is a significant moment. Nearby, children run around with joyful laughter while mothers negotiate fair prices for vegetables, spices, or new clothing. For travelers, these scenes reveal an authentic rhythm of life, far removed from the pace of modern cities. Those seeking adventure beyond the market can follow trekking paths that lead to surrounding villages. Ta Phin is known for its herbal baths made from dozens of forest plants. Lao Cai and Ta Von offer stunning views of terraced fields surrounded by misty mountains. Bon Pho is famous for making strong, aromatic corn wine. Each village has its own personality, traditions, and stories, waiting to be discovered by those willing to explore on foot. Scientific studies have shown that these mountain communities maintain some of the oldest cultural practices in Vietnam, preserved through isolation and deep respect for ancestral teachings. One of the most unforgettable aspects of Lao Cai is undeniably its people. Their resilience comes from living in harmony with the land, accepting its challenges, celebrating its gifts, and preserving its traditions. Anthropologists note that in these communities, identity is strengthened not only through language and clothing, but through shared rituals, music, festivals, and market gatherings. When we buy a piece of embroidery, we are supporting a family. When we taste a herbal tea, we are experiencing knowledge accumulated through centuries. When we smile at a vendor, we participate in a cultural exchange beyond language. As the afternoon sun softens, the energy of the market slowly fades. Vendors pack their baskets, tying them securely onto their backs. Children help their parents, giggling as they carry small bundles of vegetables or folded fabrics. The sky above Lao Cai begins to glow in shades of gold and pastel, spreading warmth across the valley. Drone footage rises once again, revealing the entire market surrounded by mountains that look almost mythical in the evening light. It is in these quiet closing moments that we feel the deep harmony between nature and culture, between the old and the new, between travelers and the communities that welcome them. Our journey through the traditional ethnic market of Lao Cai has shown us more than a destination. It has shown us a way of life rooted in authenticity, shaped by history, and protected by generations who understand the value of tradition. These markets are not tourist attractions. They are the living heartbeat of the Northern Highlands. If this experience has moved you, if it has opened your eyes to the beauty of Vietnam's culture and landscapes, then we invite you to continue walking with us. Like the video, share it with friends who love exploring the world, and subscribe to Vietnam Step by Step so you never miss the next adventure. Our journey through Vietnam continues, step by step, story by story, from the mountains to the sea. Thank you for traveling with us today. Let's meet again in the next chapter of our exploration.